Welcome to the Barry Art Museum. The Barry Art Museum is a cultural hub at Old Dominion University in Norfolk, Virginia. Our mission is to advance the understanding of art in its many diverse forms through collecting, display, interpretation, and research. Our unique museum is home to a remarkable doll collection. These antique dolls chronicle 3 centuries of fashion, society, and politics throughout the world. This public collection asks museum guests to consider the history of dolls alongside the history of art, aided by compelling installations and art interventions that give context to society at the times these dolls were made. The oldest doll in the Barry collection is considered Queen Anne, sometimes used as a Pandora or a miniature mannequin that could transcend language to advertise the ever-changing trends of fashion through European royal courts. One of the rarest dolls in our collection, this ingenious design was created by inventor and jeweler's apprentice Antoine Edmond Rouchard. She wears a necklace made of 28 stanhopes, each containing a micro-photograph of Parisian scenes in the mid-1860s. The Barry Art Museum collection reconnects historical dolls with their significance in the ever-shifting world of fashion and culture. These dolls by Array introduced young ladies and teenage children to the fashions of their time. In this case, we see the significant shift to dolls representing children, thus called bébés. This change in depiction from adults to children revolutionized the doll industry, which was also shifting with the advent of the Industrial Revolution. This AT child doll is an excellent example of a rare, beautiful French bébé from the late 1880s. The mold for the face of this Tyrolean boy was created by noted French sculptor and doll maker Albert Marc. He represents an older child and bears the number 27 on the nape of his neck out of the 100 known dolls of his type. He was costumed by Margaine Lacroix, a Parisian couturier at the beginning of World War I. These are German character dolls from the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Their faces are more realistic and expressive than their French counterparts. This is the original Wendy by Bruno Schmidt. It is a rare model of a child and reflects the excellence of German character dolls. The Barry collection has a variety of automatons, the precursor to modern-day robots. Doll makers push technology forward with their quest for further articulation of limbs. This automaton by Roulet and Decamps is one of the many in the collection which feature sounds and movements. Some dolls were intended to educate. Miss Hiroshima was one of the 1927 Japanese friendship dolls, developed as ambassadors of goodwill. Japan was gifted a total of 58 dolls to the United States for the sake of diplomacy and to encourage understanding and friendliness between the two cultures. These character dolls were created in the late 1800s to early 1900s by African-American doll maker Leo Moss. His dolls were often composites made from recycled parts. The dolls served as an important means of income for Mr. Moss, a descendant of enslaved people who lived in Macon, Georgia. In our collection, you can find fantastical examples like these Alice in Wonderland character dolls by American doll maker Martha Chase. A copy of Lewis Carroll's original book is exhibited alongside the dolls. From early teaching tools to children's playthings, from forward-thinking technologies to haute couture, the Barry doll collection has much to intrigue the young at heart. Our collection continues to grow. In the past year alone, we've acquired over 30 new works of art. As an organization, we have put particular emphasis on expanding diverse voices that are more representative and reflective of our community both locally and universally. Visit the Barry Art Museum and encounter the many stories that our collection holds.